Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Combat by Compass Games. We are playing Sniper Village. Date June 1944. We're in France. Map is the village, and went in and played around a little bit more with my module. Got my PDFs and stuff up here, so it's a lot easier to find things now. So I don't have to worry about digging around my computer while I'm recording, find my scenarios and stuff. So I got quick links going to my um, scenarios, and I got quick links going to my rules, which is cool. Thanks Lee Smith for teaching me that. Going to be setting up the scenario for, as I said previously, Sniper Village. Probably will not start the turn yet, but we'll get everything going. Enemy forces, the following enemy forces will be put in the cup. We're going to start with blue, 14, 15, 16, 19, the 6 dummies. We'll start with the dummies. And there we go. Got to remember how I did this. Make your own module, and then you forget. I know it's got to be a certain way that it don't come out upside down, and it's very important to come out upside down. All right, make sure I didn't mess any of that up. Okay, we're still good. 14, 15, 16, and 19. So 19 will be next, and not the blue. 16 next, so not the blue. 15 next, not the blue. And 14 next, we'll send that to blue. That should be all of blue. Now we go to red, all 6 dummies again. Probably should take out the sortables on this. And that would make this all a lot easier. But I haven't done that yet. I don't think we have to worry about randomness coming out of these. Red, and now we're looking for 19. Everything down from 19 down to 14. Oops. Ah, let's get that one back up in there. 21. Get a little click happy sometimes. All right, and yellow, again, all 6 dummies, or white rather. Just making sure I didn't mess up if you wonder what all that's about. 19, 17, 16, 15, and 14. 16, 17, down to 14 now. and then yellow. Again, all 6 dummies, and then just 19. Ah, I hate messing up. I do it a lot. I should be used to it by now. All right, and 19, correct? Yes, just 19. Ah, undo that one. Someday, maybe I'll get my head out of my proverbial ass. But until then, all right. Now we're going to put all these in the German draw deck. And now we can get down to the business of placement. We will be placing them as per the rules. Um, I'm going to start with, I'd like to keep that over. They're going to keep losing my PDF. Downside of doing everything electronic. 1407 will be one. 1611 will be the next one. They're probably all going to be in building 1617. These are all coming out of here random now. He's in trees overlooking the stream. 1704. 1905. 2003. 2103. I don't like it already. 2115. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. 2118. 20, 2306. 2406. 2407. 2509. 2511. 2513. 2519. 2708. 2804. 2810. 2907. Yeah, we're going to have a fun time clearing out this village. In 2917. Yeah, he actually spared me, huh? I got a few houses don't have something. 2917. Over here in the rocks. That's a weird one. Let me check a errata real quick on this too. I will be right back. All right, yeah, that's it. I don't see anything errata on it. So we have all them out. Don't know what we're getting. Um, so next step in our setup is friendly forces. I'm I always play these, or I like to play these where I shuffle them first, and I'm going to continue doing that. I know I give myself a hard time because that 9 times out of 10 I'll wind up with all kinds of medics. Um, we're going to set up in any non-open hex within 6 hexes of the left-hand board edge. All right, so anywhere along here within 6 hexes. So that's going to take us out to here. Anywhere up to 06. We get 3 able. So I'm just going to shuffle. And we're going to draw 1, 2, 3. How's that? And we got a sergeant with a submachine gun, a regular M1, a regular M1. I would like to see an BAR. 3 Baker. I'm going to shuffle them up 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then we get 1, 2. There's a BAR. 3. Not bad. I'll take that draw. 2 M1s and a BAR out of that. We do got rocket grenades. I got to get better at using them. We started using grenades a little bit more last scenario, but we were in such a hurry to get out of there, I didn't stop much. So we need 6 out of Charlie now. I'm going to do the same thing, shuffle them 3 times, and we just start pulling now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, not a bad draw. We did get two medics, and 2 medics isn't bad. We're going to use the attacking event table. Enemy default alert is waiting. Enemy default morale is normal, which is good because the last 2 scenarios I played were both aggressive. The enemy are unprepared. And I could go ahead and should have done this before. We'll go ahead and do this again now. Let's go down to, maybe we can get down to 10. See if it'll let me do that. Yeah, there we go. Then we'll come in here, select all the Germans, and mark them all unprepared. Okay. And we'll go back up to 60 some percent. There we go. All done. Also can get rid of the mark moved. All right, so my guys, let's go back out a little bit farther so we can see what the hell we're doing here. I love the graphics on this. I don't mind coming in tight. Actually, while we got all these guys around, let's get them hidden. Within 6. A lot of cover down here. I kind of like getting some guys in over here. Not much cover up here, but we're going to have to come in up here. Some of us are. I think I'm going to go for a pincher attack. For the most part, I'm going to keep Charlie with Charlie. I am going to swap out rifle, submachine gun, rifle, rifle. Would have liked another BAR. I'm going to keep 1 leader up top side. I am going to swap the medic out with one other guy. These guys are pretty well hurt. They don't have a good sharpshooter down here, so let's send Baker down there. I mean, not Baker. Peters. And these 6 will be my northern pincer. And these guys will be my southern pincer. And I don't like to waste time. I'm just going to get these guys right up on the line. Medic will hold back a little bit because he's about worthless. Start sneaking these guys up across the field. Find out what snipers we got right away. Over here, 1, 2, we got trees we can get into. We also have a hedgerow we could move along here and run to these. So I'm of mind, because I don't think anybody's going to be able to see me back here. I'm of mind, just put all my guys here. The medic hanging back again. And we're going to dash for this strand of trees right here. And then we'll just try to move across the stream stealthily, get into these trees, and start clearing some houses out. Down here, mostly try and move along this hedge. Maybe get a guy or 2 into the rocks and the tree. I'd like to get one of them over here somewhere. We're going to see. We'll have to play that by ear. Keep the medic along behind them. That's my setup. That's what we're going to deal with. Starting hand size 3. So we'll go ahead and get our 3 cards out here. All right, there's our starting hand. Yes, I know that's Marines, and I think that's Iwo Jima. I could be wrong. Not best, but it kind of gets you down into the dirt a little bit. Set up within 6 hands of the left side of the board. At the start of the enemy order phase, any alerted enemy character in a building must make a TQC. If they pass, they will automatically receive aimed fire order and ignore order card completely. Okay. Um, 1 dice 6 to determine wind direction. That'll be 6. The compass counter goes in 2-3 with the 1 arrow pointing towards 2-2. That's that. And the wind marker. Wind marker. What did I roll there? Already forgot. 6. Oops. Okay, so what else we got going on here? 3. At the start of turn 4, add the following to the enemy force pool. So this is where the scrubs are going to come in. I'm going to start pulling them out right now. Blue, 13. Blue down to 9. This will be a hairy one. NCO 4 and Officer 3. All right, on red, we're going to have the Veterans 6 and 7. And Rifleman 13 down to 9. Ah, come on, Greg. Get your head out of here. 13 down to 9. Ah, come on, boy. I mess up sometimes. That's all right. We all make mistakes. I get excited. Starting to think about playing this already. One of my favorite games. Got me in the mood to do a complete ambush campaign again. All right, all the way down to 9. So that's it for red. We go to white. Rifleman 13 down to 9. It looks like everybody's getting their 13 and 9s on. All right, 13 to 9 for white. 5-4 for the NCOs. And elite. Well, no, not elite. 3, the officer. Yeah. Don't worry, the elite's coming. He's coming from the white deck. Okay. Again, 13 down to 9 here. All right, then 4 and 5 again. I do love the artwork on these. It's a really great game. And here is Mr. Elite 1. Look at that. That sucks. All right. There's our guys to add to the full pool. We'll just leave. Yeah, full is about it. We'll leave them where they're at right now. Um, Start at turn 4. We add the following forces to the enemy pool. Then draw and place the enemy characters in the following hexes: 3503 to 7, which is going to be all the way over here. So they're going to be coming in off board right here. And they got a road for order. Then we draw and place enemy character in the following: 3519 to 15. So more will come in here and their orders. The game length is 14 turns. I ought to put I really ought to make an end counter. I don't have one, but how about we put a minefield there? All right. And then victory conditions. For each enemy character killed, non-officer and NCO, a victory point. Each NCO killed 2. Each officer killed 3. Each enemy prisoner regular is 3. NCO prisoner 4. Officer prisoner 5. Each enemy character routes off the board, and that would be the right-hand side. We get 1 victory point. No enemy characters in any building. We get 5 victory points. Friendly character in possession of enemy papers. Very rare do I find that. You got to stop and search. 5 victory points. At least 1 friendly character in a building hex at the end of the game, +3. So we're going to be pushing for that. All we need to do is get 1 in there. Each friendly character killed, -2 victory points. We're not going to push for that, which is why we're not pushing too hard. Each friendly character alive but wounded, we lose a victory point. And each enemy character that exits the left hand of the board, we lose a victory point. So we can't let them get past us either. So this could be a two-edged sword here. 15 victory points gets a superb victory. And there are lots of options. We're just going to play the safe, regular, generic out of the box option right now. Though someday I'll go back in and play another one. Able Baker Charlie, we got everything set up there. Now we got to go through and get initiative set up for our Germans. So yellow, white, red, and blue, because nobody has orders yet. And our card will be, we really don't need great initiative on the first hand, so I'm going to grab my worst one. Wow, this is my worst one right here. So that's going to be our friendly initiative. All right, we'll set up the initiative track and we will go on our way. All right, 14 is the lowest, so Baker will go first. 53 will be red. 63 will be blue. 78 Abel. 85 yellow. 86 Charlie. 89 white. There we have it. All ready to go. All right, so what are we looking at? 25 minutes. We might be able to start this up. I want to go down to, I think, oh, boy, 63 is awful. 39 is a little too much, I think. All right, let's get our orders and head on in. I think up here we're going to put everybody on a sprint that they'll hit the trees and duck back, and then we'll worry about sneaking after that. You know what? We're really not in a hurry. It'd be less likely to get spotted at all if we just evade into there. Let's do that. Let's evade. Then we can carry on if we so desire. 1, 2, 3. I'm probably going to evade with most everybody. I don't like sneak. It's too slow until I start dropping guys. And then I'm going to have a problem. But difference is, let's see here. If I go in, say I'm sneaking in the field. Both are -1, but the spot -2 for the sneaker. So there is a big difference. Down in the fields, I might just go that way. We only have 14 turns, and we've got to get into this village. So time is of the. Let's go evade. Time is of the essence here. We're going to risk it. Going and evading just to get our guys forward. When we start making contact, then we'll get into. All right, that is everything. All right. Let's go ahead and play this one out. Turn 1. Been waiting a while to play this game. I getting into making modules and stuff and play testing my modules, and I'm just sitting there trying to get into this. I'm working on um, ambush and realized that when I lost my computer last time, I lost all my work on that. So I have to go in and put Purple Heart and what was the other one? Um, can't remember now. I got to put them back in. So I kind of bogged down a little bit. Okay. Enough bullshit. Let's go. Baker. Baker will be up here. We are evading. Going to come to here. Going to go to there. You know what? Yeah, let's put him there. This guy will evade here. This guy will evade here, which is going to put him where he can actually attempt to spot him at a range of 7. Seven spotting range is a 0. They are no orders, and we are spotting them, and they are in a building. -3. Need a 2. 9. Definitely not happening. All right, and this guy is going to evade down to here. And he's blocked by the tree. This guy, him just still evading right here. Oh crap, he's Charlie. He does not go yet. Keep forgetting that. All right, so that will bring us to red, which don't think there's anything they can do yet. I don't think there's anybody in a position to spot yet. No, does not look like it. If I miss them, I miss them. No. Um, I'm I'm going to try to be diligent on it, but there's an awful lot going on sometimes. Blue, again, it does. I don't think anybody here can see anything. One of these guys might through the trees. No, you'd have to be right, like down in here. Nobody's in place to do that. They're blocked by trees. This guy, he I think is blocked by that hedge still. Yes. Okay, so blue can't do anything. Able, and I already did some of Able. I did Able. Yeah, this is why you gotta watch me here. I get crazy sometimes. Abel's done. Yellow. Nobody's around where they can spot. Charlie. Finally, Charlie gets to go. He's going to move down here. Nobody can spot him. I'm going to get him the safe way up here. He'll get in this hedgerow and start moving around. He's going for the rocks. These guys are going to get into the hedgerow. He's going to evade for the tree. He's going to evade for that. Oh, come on, Greg. That tree right there. If I can get my shit together. All right. And that brings up white. And again, I don't think anybody's in the spot to spot. Ha ha ha. Yes, there is. He can. That's a range of 7. He is evading in the trees. The -1. He goes off a 4 right now. That's a 3. And he gets a 9, so he doesn't spot him either. And none of these guys can see because of the trees. So we're good. All right, impulse number 2. Bring everybody back down. Get rid of our movement markers and Baker. This time, let's do it right. He'll move down to here. Remember, when we can see them, they can see us. Ooh. I'm usually torn on how I do this, but by the rule, it says if it's not entering the hex, but it is entering this hex. But this is a sparse, what is that, orchard. So I tend to give them, if they're not going through the artwork. I'm pretty good on that. No, we're not going to give it. All right, waste too much time anyway. Baker number 2. He's going to evade to here. Baker number 3 is down here. Have him come at the wrong. He's going to be the one heading for that tree. He'll keep in here, and he's going to be the one headed for the rocks. Let's go there right now. I do not believe that touches that head row. Oh boy. No, it does not by the skin of its teeth. All right. Oh no. Undo that. Undo that. There we go. So we have a range of 3, 6, 9. He is in a building and no orders. That's going to be again a -3. 9 is a 0, so he needs a 2. Oh, shit. We've got an unprepared Soldat Winter. And unprepared means, now I'm going to fresh up on this so I don't give bad scoop again. Or not again. I haven't had to worry about this for like how many missions, so prepared enemy characters are ready for the friendly characters and withdraw an order as soon as they are alerted. And we are prepared in this scenario. No, we're awaiting and unprepared. So when they're unprepared, they have got to wait. Unprepared enemy characters draw an order at the start of their next activation. And then when they draw an order with the waiting part is where you got to get everything together. A waiting character will become alert if any of the 8 conditions below is satisfied. A weapon is fired within 10 hexes, and that's why I went ahead and put shot fired on everything. If I can find that 10 hexes without counting. Um, When activated, it has LOS to a spotted friendly character. None of my guys are spotted yet. Enemy character within 3 hexes is hit by firing. You could hear him go, ugh. An alert enemy character enters the same hex, shrugs them on the shoulder, or tells them to wake up. A grenade, rifle grenade, or artillery attack explodes within 5 hexes. At the end of the turn, the character is within the leader range of a known alert enemy officer or NCO. And there is a melee, or if there's a melee within 3 hexes, or at the end of the turn, there's an alert enemy character within 3 hexes. After they successfully spot a friendly character, see Rule 12. If it is revealed as a dumber character, it is removed. If not, it is flipped back to its unknown side and has an alert marker placed on it if it is not already alert. Alright, the moment an enemy character becomes alert, place an alert marker on that character. Alright, so they need to spot us, and then they gotta wait till the next activation to draw an order. Alright, so we saw him. Problem is he's gonna be able to see us when they activate, and it is Red's turn to activate. So up here, we did not give out to him, so that works both ways. He, in turn, can see him. He is evading in the field. Evading in the field is a 0. So he's a 4. Gets a 6. Does not see him, so he remains unprepared and not alert. So he's just kind of standing there. Maybe he's just, I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's taking a dump in the house or something. He did not see him. This guy cannot see anybody yet. So the red's done. Blue. Blue cannot see anybody yet. Even up here, I don't believe we can see anybody yet. No, that's blocked by that hex. All right. Able. We got, guy's going to move here. We're evading here. This guy is evading here. And he is now blocked by that tree, so he can't check. That's Able. Yellow. Nobody on yellow can see. We got all these trees and orchards blocking there. Yellow's done. Charlie. One Charlie guy, the medic down here, is going to move into the tree. This medic's going to move to here. This guy's going to move for the hedgerow. This guy's going to evade here and come into the rocks next time. This guy's making for the tree. Hopefully he doesn't spot us. Oops, that's an undo. He's not Charlie. This guy is going along the hedgerow here. This guy is going to go into the rocks. That is the end of Charlie. We can try to spot. Yes, we can try to spot him. And we can try to spot him. I don't think there's anybody else we can spot. That would be. This guy's pretty sure is blocked by that house. Yes, he is. So but we can attempt to spot these two. He is 4. We are no orders in a tree. The -2, a range of 8. Stays on -2. He needs a 2. 9's not going to cut it. This guy here, he's going to be up in the -1 plus the -3 for the house. So he's got a 0. He needs a 0 to spot him. Yep. And 7's not going to cut it. Anybody else can spot. Nobody else sees anything there. All right. That brings up white. And this guy we ascertained could not see him, so he can't see them. Nothing up here. White is done. Get rid of our moves. Go to impulse number 3. Baker starts out the show. We're going to move this guy into that tree. This guy into this tree. This guy is headed for his tree over here. I'll keep him over here right now. I'm going to keep him going. He is not going to make that tree either, but at least we're in the field. I might be able to put him into the rocks. I might just end up going to the rocks with him. All right, red. He can attempt to spot this guy again. 7, 8. He's evading in the field, which is again 0. He needs a 4 or less. 3. He got us this time. So here we go. He is now spotted. So unprepared op draw an order at the start of their next activation. So he will not get an order yet. He just saw us. I can knock that unprepared off of him though, and he becomes alert. All right. Nobody can. Oh, he can attempt to spot him now. Hold on a second. All right. So he gets a -1 for the distance. We're evading in the rocks. Evading in the rocks -2. That's gonna be a total of -3 for him. So -3. He goes at 4 to 0 or 1. He gets 6. He does not see us. No other red can see. Blue. He can attempt to spot. That's a -2 for evading in the rocks. So that is going to be a 2, 0, 1, or a 2, and he gets 0. So he spots us. And with him spotting us, that means he spots us because so he comes unprepared. I mean, prepared now. He becomes prepared, and we flip him over. That's a dummy, so he can't see us. Never mind. We will send that marker to the turn to the blue deck. He stays unprepared. Can't spot him if you're not there. And that flips him back over. Oops. Undo. All right. Um, Abel. Gonna move into there. Bouncing into there. We are bouncing into here, and that might put us in LOS again. Hold on a second. Oh, sorry about that. Range of 5 in a building -3. We get 2. Oh, and we get it. Nice. And that's a dummy. Oh, all right. We're clearing stuff already. That's a good thing. Abel's done. Go to yellow. He can't see. Don't think he can see either. No, that's straight down the hedgerow. Charlie. Lots of Charlie to move here. He going into the hedgerow. Actually, belay that. He's going to. No, we'll go into the hedgerow with him. Take him into the trees. This guy will be my rock. He's going to go into the hedgerow. He's going to follow the hedgerow. We're going to go into the trees down below here. And it's open stream next turn. If I don't, I may end up just not doing that move yet till I get somebody further up there to cover me. We'll see. I got to keep moving. We only got 14 turns to clear shit, and they will go fast. Um, I hesitate even to evade, but here we are. White. White cannot spot anybody yet. No. The only white we had that was possible is right there, so we go into Impulse 4 already. Got Baker going first. Get rid of our moves. I'm going to go ahead and evade. We're going to keep moving. I'm going to get him into the depression already. He can't see anybody. This guy, I'm going to put him into the depression. Um, Depressions only block if occupant is hide, sneak, reload, or rally, and we do not. So um, he can attempt to spot him. That one's blocked by the house, so he can attempt to spot him in a range of 7 minus 3. That's 2. We do not get it, but he's be able to see us back. Baker down here. Get him into the rocks. Play it safe because this guy's going to start drawing orders. And it is Red's turn, so this guy gets an order now. And Red's order for the day is a big scenario. We use the card we drew. He is alert and normal. Normal in the building. So normal aimed fire. He will get an aimed fire order and he can execute that now. But I think I was cautious enough that he no longer sees anybody because the hedge is blocking him on all that, and he's unspotted yet. He can attempt to spot him though. In a hedge, a range of 10. That's going to be 0. In the hedge, evading. -1. So he needs a 0, 1, 2, or 3. He does not see him, so he keeps himself, keeps his rifle to himself. That goes through that hex, so that's blocking. All right. This red. He can attempt to spot him. No. He can attempt to spot him. That's a -1 for the hedge, -1 for the distance. 0, 1, or a 2 gets a 5, nothing. So we're so far we're doing good. Um, Blue. No blue anymore to can see. This guy can attempt to spot him. He's in a depression and he is, or stream, both. And he is evading. Both are -1. So he gets a 3. 7 does not see us. That's good news. Abel. I'm going to keep advancing. I'm going to get him to there. He's going to come down here. He's going to come down here. Nope, all blocked. Yellow. Nothing going. This guy might be able to see somebody. Eclipse that house. No, he cannot. This guy's straight down the hedge, so he can't. Charlie. I'm going to evade him there, and I will evade him into the rocks. Just to keep them all under cover. Um, he's going to evade along the hedgerow. Evading here. We're going right into here. Got to take our chances. And that's blocked. That's blocked. That's blocked by those hexes. And Charlie up here, I hope I remembered him. This is 1, 2, he should actually have 3, 4. He should be up to here now. Keep lagging him behind because I hate separating them, but I want a medic on each end. White. Nobody they can expect to look at right yet. Maybe. No, I think that was blocked. Yes, blocked right there, blocked right there. Nobody. Okay, white's done. That's the end of turn number 1. Hold on a second. As soon as I start recording, all of a sudden we're gonna check up on things. I love it. Actually, it's all right. She doesn't know I'm recording. Losing track of what I'm doing now. We're getting resetting the resetting the track here. Get everybody out of there. I really need to get my sequence to play down. And no grenades, TQCs, nope. Nope. How to remove smoke markers, nope. Um, Waiting characters on 3X's and LOS of an alert character are now alerted. We already know he's alerted. Of an alert enemy character, he's got nobody within 3X's of him, so he can't whisper to anybody to watch out. Remove aura orders. Place enemy cards that are on the initiative track in the enemy discard pile. And discard our card. Set the turn marker to the next turn for turn 2. And go to step 1. And that, my friends, is going to be it. That's Combat by Compass Games. And we are entering the sniper village. So far, we got lucky. We've overturned 2 dummies, which I'm sure we're going to pay for later. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me.